with their YouTube. Uh, am I live on YouTube? Can someone tell me if I'm live on YouTube? I think I am, but just to be safe. At the moment, I am. Uh, at the moment, I am streaming this by myself, and generally, what I do is I stream with the lads from Unbound Media. Tonight, I'm not doing it for myself. I think I'm going to ask Barry to mute because he is showing up in my video. So mute, Barry, if you don't mind muting there. This might be a bit confusing for a while. It might be confusing for you. It's more confusing for me. so, so just bear with me. There might be a few gremlins in the system, and if there is, I will try to iron them out as best I can. I want to just check that I am live on places. So Facebook, I think, am I live on Facebook? Is Facebook live? Yes, you're live on YouTube, Morgan Fallon. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And am I live on YouTube and Facebook? Okay, Facebook, yes. Okay. Breathe and just relax. Who's that in the Nadim? So Deirdre's watching on Facebook. Someone's watching on YouTube. Okay, so apologies if this doesn't make sense. Okay, ignore it. Move on, Kenny. Leave that behind. I think it's working. Okay, so tonight we're going to have 15 films. They're all really good. And there's a mixture of comedy sketches, music videos, short films, and everything in between. And there's great stuff to show. And so I will be introducing filmmakers to join me on the stream and to give an introduction to their films. Ray, Adrian, Dave, Matthew, Finton, they're usually here with me doing this. Come back immediately. But they're from Unbound Media and they're fantastic. They make my job so much easier. And I'm just realizing to a huge extent how much easier to make it. So yes, I'm going to keep going. And there's a few things I'll say throughout the night, but I won't worry about saying them now. So what I might do is I might bring our first filmmaker on. And so his name is Baz Black. So Baz, you can join me on the stream here if you want. That'd be great.
Hey, thanks very much for having me.
Baz, thank you for joining me. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Please excuse my lack of preparedness. You think you're prepared until you're not prepared. So how are you?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good. Just a pleasure to be here with amongst all the talented filmmakers tonight.
Well, you got in touch last week with film, and I thought it was fantastic. I loved it. So tell us about the film you made.
So it is a trailer called Chinzilla, and basically it was cabin fever, lockdown. Myself and my wife were watching a lot of 1920s, 1930s old movies, where the effects were so bad they're good. And we own a chinchilla by the name of Lieutenant Columbo, named after the great TV detective. And we asked him, would he be willing to be in a trailer called Chinzilla? And he agreed. And basically it's your old school, run-of-the-mill title about a lab experiment that goes wrong, and Chinchilla is released onto the city. So myself and my wife, we made the city out of boxes and got a 4x4 and painted it. And Columbo was a little bit difficult to work with. He was eating the green screen and he refused to come out of his trailer a few times, but we got him where we needed him to be. And the best thing about it all is we literally just had to pay him in peanuts. So yeah, it's happy all around.
Everyone's a winner.
Yeah.
Excellent. So this is and just going into the details of like the building the town. When you watch the film, that's not what goes through your head, but the fact that like you built that town city by yourself, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was just like again a little fun project for us to do. Kept us busy for a day, and when I say we, I mean my wife did most of that work. She's the artist, and yeah, we just because we were watching all these old movies and the forced perspective of them all, and we were just like, it would be just so much fun to get our chinchilla onto a forced perspective like that. But we didn't think if we'd be able to pull it off, camera angle wise, and if the green screen would actually work out. But we tried our best. And then the voiceover, I did it actually into a pillow to get that old school newsreader voice and just recorded it that way. So it was very much old school filmmaking, but yeah, a bit of fun.
Excellent, that's brilliant. So this is Chinzilla by Baz Black, and enjoy.
Chinzilla.
This is an emergency broadcast. Stay in your homes. I repeat, stay in your homes. A giant furry beast has attacked our city. Buildings have collapsed. People have lost their lives. The army's efforts to contain the beast are futile. His powers are too strong. May God have mercy on all our souls.
Chinzilla.
Excellent. That was Chinzilla there by Baz Black. Thank you very much, Baz, for coming on to introduce that. Great way to start off the show. And God, the production values goes into making the city and everything. It's incredible. So well done, Baz. Thank you for coming on. I might just check in to see. Let's see. YouTube is there. Thank you everyone for watching here on YouTube. We got John Payton there, Aidan Sullivan. SC does work for me. Hasn't started. Go to Facebook link. Here we are now. Yup, you're live, but there's an echo. There's an echo for me. Is there? Apologies about that. I'll see if I can fix it, but I'm not sure if I can. Okay, so John McLean live on YouTube for me. Audio perfect for him. Okay, great. And Facebook, is Facebook playing? Let's see. I'm not sure if Facebook is playing. Facebook is playing. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just paranoid that something's going to go wrong, and so excuse me while I do some tech issues as I fix it, but I'm not sure if I. Okay, so that was great. If you have any comments there, send them in. I got 44 comments on Facebook. Facebook's great. YouTube is there. Chinzilla's class. It's playing Chinzilla versus the monkey in the sequel, please, from Brian Waldron. There you go. Now that's your sequel, Baz. Okay, great. So I'm going to stop asking if things are playing and just trust the internet gods to let this keep going. Okay, so what we'll do now is I will go on to our next film, and to introduce that, I will bring on our next introducer, and that is Paul Dave Murphy. Paul, are you with us there?
I am indeed. I appear to be, Kenny. I'm not so tech savvy. I never know where to look on these things. Am I looking at the screen right, or am I looking off to the side? I don't know, but sure. Look.
No, you're perfect right now. Yeah, that's good the way you have it. So you can just tell us. I'm going to bring up your lower thirds there, and you can give us a little background onto to what you've done.
Yeah. So I suppose as you know, I'm a stand-up comedian, and I've been doing stuff. I used to make YouTube sketches years and years ago, and I'm a stand-up comedian. I've been doing comedy for probably, I suppose, best part of a decade now, but professionally so, and doing big shows for the last 4 or more years. But I suppose I've always been, because I do a lot of live work, I kind of focus usually on keeping the best stuff for live, and unless it's for a sketch show, and we would have had Gimp Biscuit, as you know, a couple of times on your cinema, a few times, and I have a couple of smartphone series, I suppose, at the moment as well. That I'm putting out a couple of different characters, and I'm working on a lot of bigger projects. But so I 2013, I came up with an idea, like I do for many sketches, of what would gangster rap sound like if it was coming from rural Ireland, you know, because rap is a very urban dominated kind of, I suppose, medium. And, in rural areas, there's just as much rivalry and just as much, not necessarily warfare, but just as much of a gang mentality and a tribal mentality sometimes. So, where I come from in Mayo now, it's, it's the culties versus the townies, or, the people from the town fighting with people from the country, or even in Galway, you'll have your on your west side versus east side and all this sort of stuff. So I thought it would be funny all those years ago to do a little ode to that. And what would it be like, if Irish culties, or, boggers, or agricultural people, farmers, whatever you want to call them, took on the whole gangster rap mentality to solve feuds instead of, violence. So I just came up with it, and it just, I created Boggers with Attitudes. So it's Ireland's very first farmer rap group, and I have about 12 or 13 tunes made up at the minute, but I've been doing them live for years, but I'd never actually put one up properly on online before. I was kind of saving them for a program I'm putting together at the minute, or a show, but
Great. Well, I will jump in there and let you say, what's the name of this song?
So yeah, it's Boggers with Attitudes, and it's just introducing one of the rappers who's Run JCB. So he's Mayo's answer to Eminem, basically. So yeah,
Run JCB, great name.
Oh yeah, so obviously this is in character for everyone looking at this. This is in character now, just so.
You say that now. I know you long enough to know this is you.
yeah. So hope you enjoy anyway.
Great. Okay, Paul. Thanks very much. Enjoy.
Thanks
everyone.
for having me on, Kenny.
Thank you.
You are the young ones reckon I'm the cousin Colin Farrell. If I catch you around the yard, I'll pull the double barrel on you and shoot you up till you're nothing but dust and fuck you into a barrel to set the life with rush. Cause I've acres of land and you're nothing but a rambler, out gambling on wankers and wanking over dirty scangers. I have my own turf wars, so we use coal and peat while you're out shite hawking and pulling strokes on the street. You're full of shite, and the next time I get locked, you get me fierce into a box that won't be blocked. I'll wrap you up in bale and twine and barbed wire, and I'll send you to the creameries and gobshite for hire. You want to be castrated or else put down? I'm throwing feckin' cracks and you're nothing but a feckin' clown. When I get my heads in reps, I'll be a wealthy farmer and I'll be fit to rip you up like a combine harvester. I have it sushed and I won't be pushed by a dirty old towner that I love to bust. I'll bust your face, give you a kick up the hole. You're a waste of space all your life on the feckin' dole. Just because I'm not from town, you expect me to be gentle, but I'll belt you in the jaw, then your problems will be dental and mental. Like in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I'm the hairiest boy in Mayo. I'm the best. You're useless. I butt you like a slice of bread. I flake you with my weapon and stand in your head. I'd fuck you into a heap of tissues with the power of hydraulics. Talk shite for Brit Mishkan, you will in your bollocks. Cause me rhymes are sick, but not me cattle. Me sheep are dip dag, Joe sprayed and matched rattle. You want an officer to a baiting and you get it one the nice. Cause if I heap of muscles and I go through you like a dose of shites. Me Honda Civic's very specific to be terrific, but you don't even drive. You useless prick, you think you're slick, but you're thick like the wheels of me tractor. And I'll be on your ass like a velociraptor. You're scared of your own shite. You're as white as a ghost. You're as wake as the tea I had this morning with me toast. You bait you with a stick. You're stink red rotten. You're a cheeky little prick, and you're 4 foot nothing. You belong shorten when you feel me sting. Cause if I catch you, hold you, I'll bat you like an onion ring. You wouldn't bet snow for rope. You're too wake and narrow. You're like a pile of shite head fuck out of a wheelbarrow. You've done a day's work in your life. All you want to do is steal. You want to be put out picking stones out of a mucky field. You make a meal out of two like a lump of made with spuds because you're too stoned out of your head from all your feckin' drugs. You wouldn't worth the shite if you were put out working. You're as useless as a lad that spends the day drucking himself. Why don't you try to sell me stock at the mart? I'm a cute old whore and you're always a tart. So don't shout on me and cause a commotion, because if you think you bet me, Scan, you haven't a fucking notion.
Excellent. That was Paul Dave Murphy there, or should I say, Boggers with Attitude. That was excellent. Very good, Dave. Paul, thank you very much. Hearing audio there from somewhere else, so that was put me off there. Well done, Paul. That was excellent. So many great lines in that. Well done. And let's see. I was just looking on YouTube there, and there's lots of comments coming in. Lots of great feedback there for Chinzilla. That was incredible by Sarah Fahy. Loves Chinzilla, epic. Nigel Bryant says, Ray Grady, all going well, mate. I don't know. Loved how the city looked. Patrick Fox said, John Volz Painter, Chinzilla needs a feature-length film. Agreed. And Sarah agrees. Yes, it does. Feature film, please. Daisy Peters. Hi, it's my first time here. Hello, Daisy. Welcome to the Little Cinema. Russell Rail says Chinzilla was a gas creature feature. Well done to the makers. Absolutely. And Baz, thanks for the comments, guys. We'll get working on the feature. There's a lot of buildings to make. That was excellent, though. Sarah Vahi said there about Paul's rap. That was amazing. Funniest rap ever. So excellent. Well done there, Paul. Let's see. I think that it might be time to go to our next film. And this, it's not a film as such, but a really beautiful artistic piece. And so to introduce it, I will invite onto the stream Dave Cooley. Dave, are you there?
I think I am now. Thanks a million.
You are there, yeah. How are you keeping, Dave?
Yeah, good, Kenny. Thanks a million. Thanks for giving us, thanks for flying the flag and giving us a platform. You know, it's great and something to do on a Wednesday night. I'm losing my mind at this stage.
Well, we were meant to have you on last month, and then I just had one of those brain farts. It was January, and I forgot to put it in. But it's beautiful. So tell us about what you do and what this video is.
Well, I suppose I started out playing music. I think first and foremost I'm a musician. But like everything else in Ireland, you need to have about 25 tongs in the fire to make an earning, you know, that kind of way. So, but yeah, I took up photography then about 6 years ago. I bought a camera off Sean McCormack, and I've never looked back. So I think this little piece it was just shot at the end of a photo shoot. After I think I spent literally about between 5 and 8 minutes of shooting on a GH5 and a 25mm 1.4 lens that I just love. It just never comes off the end of the camera because you know you really build a bond with the lens. You know, I think it's one. I was even back shooting with a 12 to 4. I know, don't need to get technical, but you really do need to find an extension of your eyeball. You know, that kind of way. And I always find that 1.4 lens is killer on my little Micro Four Thirds system. You know, but yeah, and then of course finding the right piece of music is equally that's probably my main motivator, is finding the piece of music to go with the footage, you know, because without the other is just totally pointless. You know, you really need a properly paced track to kind of motivate you as well, and you just kind of get a feel, you know. So I think I try to work off feel and make my subjects, which are mostly women, I guess, just to look, you know, powerful or relaxed or just hopefully artistic. And I'm glad you did like it, because, you know, it's something I don't really push. You know, I don't push my video kind of side of those little arty kind of videos, you know, but they're the ones that I get the most satisfaction from, even though I hate doing them at the time, because I just know how much time it's going to take to edit it and wreck my head with my crappy computer, just trying to, you know, save. By the end it's like save X, W, Y, Z, you know, that kind of way. But yeah, Chloe's fantastic. She's an English model, and she really makes it. You know, I mean, you can shoot all the girls or guys in the world, but to have real connection with a camera as well is something that's my kind of buzz. I think that's my little thing that I take away is having that moment where, you know, you don't need to give direction, or you don't need to. It just happens. You know, that's a real rare thing as well to happen between a cameraman and a model.
Well, it's probably goes both ways, where the model will be relaxed around a good camera person or a photographer that they trust. So I suppose it goes both ways. I remember someone describing footage before as creamy, as in like it's out of focus and then into focus, and it just this creamy feel. That's what I get. That's how I feel when I watch your stuff. Is like it's very slowly coming into focus. That creamy look of it. It looks beautiful. So great job on it.
Appreciate it. Lovely. Thank you. Excellent.
So tell us, what is the name of this before I play it now?
Oh my God, do I even know the name of it? RTPiece 35.
RTPiece 35. Excellent. Dave, thank you for joining us, and great job in the video as well.
Yeah, thanks everybody out there, and keep creating and just keep motivated. That's the key, isn't it? Just to keep the passion. That's the one that keeps us off the streets.
Absolutely. Well said. Thanks, Dave. Thanks. Talk soon.
Thank you.
Excellent. That was Dave Cooley there, and that was beautiful. Like I said, it's kind of like a creamy looks in it. Let's see. So let me just get the name of it so I can get through. Just it's called A Breath of Time, or RT piece number, random number, as Dave said. But well done, Dave. That was fantastic. Thank you for joining us as well. Let's see. I might just have a quick peek at Facebook. Let's see. There's still comments coming in there. Great, beautiful, very beautiful. It reminds you of Three Color Red, French film, and very beautiful. Lots of comments there about how nice that looks. Let's see. How do I get into all the comments from Facebook? In the meantime, I will go into YouTube, and let's see. Chinzilla was great. Oh yeah. Wasted says making that my ringtone. Sarah says, Paul, that needs to go viral. Mary Kelly, well done, Kenny. Great film, Paul. Thank you, Mary, very much. Thank you for shooting in. Sarah Fahy, stunning in every way. I guess that's about Dave's film. It's amazing. Looks so cool. Beautifully shot. I think that next we will go to the next film, which is a fantastic sketch, which is going to be introduced by its maker, Conor O'Dwyer. And so, Conor, are you there?
Hey, yeah. How's it going, Kenny?
Very good. How are you?
Good,
I will
thanks.
remove Pin and bring you on. So, let's see. Pin. Yeah, Conor, how are you?
I'm good. Can't complain. Thank you for organizing all of this.
Oh, it's great to have you here. So, you sent in this to us, and it was just incredible. The title, If Grindr Conversations Happen in Real Life, it kind of says it all, but just tell us about it there.
Yeah, well, I suppose, first of all, I'm living on my own in a flat. So the inspiration kind of came as just a means of keeping myself sane because I have all the space and this time. So, and nobody to read against for self-tapes. So I had the idea of acting alongside myself. And then just that coincided with the idea that, like, I don't know, I'm sure lots of you have used Tinder, Grindr, some dating app, and some of the conversations that can happen are just so outrageous, but we've become so used to them online. But I just had this idea that if anybody actually had the gall or the audacity to say what they say to you online to your face, like, it just wouldn't happen. So the idea of that is if that happens in real life.
It's such a great idea for a short, and I was in stitches laughing.
Thank you.
I'm sure everyone who watches this will find it relatable and be going, I've had something similar to that. Hopefully no one's done that, but they might have experienced it. And you have this on your TikTok channel, is it?
Yeah, I have it on YouTube. Is the kind of primary thing I've been using. So I've been trying to put up a new sketch every week, actually, just as a means of keeping sane.
And what's your YouTube channel there? So if anyone wants to check it out after watching this, if they like it, which I'm sure they will.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just my name, Conor O'Dwyer. So you can just search that in and it should come up as a channel.
Excellent. That's fantastic. Conor, thank you for joining us, and well done on the sketch. It's brilliant. And we'll talk to you again soon, hopefully.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Okay. Take care.
Oh, hey. Good morning. How are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you? Good too. Listen, my wife has popped out to work if you want to come over and fuck me. Up for fun? Hey there, son. Hey, what are you reading? Hey there. Don't be nervous. You need some extra cash? Hey. Hey there. shy. Hey there. Jesus Christ! You scared me. What are you up to? WUU2. Not much. You? Just bored. Do you have a face? Yeah, just very discreet. Are you not out? No, I am. What age are you? Prefer not to say. Do you want to go on a date? I'm sorry, I don't do blind dates. Here. Wait. Hang on. Hey there. I offer the best masseuse services at discount prices for first time buyers. Oh no. Thank you. I accept cash or card. Or green or snow. Oh, that's so funny. Tell me about your family. Oh, well, I'm the youngest of 4. Stop. Same here. Oh yeah? The babies. And I have 2 sisters and a brother. No way! Me too! Oh, and a dog called Artemis. Here, let me show you. Oh, he's so sweet. You know, this is really refreshing. Just to be having a sustained conversation. I know, like, is it so much to ask? Listen, could I sniff your socks for £5? Also, would it be okay if I spit on you and piss on you and shit in your face?
Bring up the volume. That was brilliant. That was Conor O'Dwyer there with If Grindr Conversations Happen in Real Life. So Conor, well done. That was fantastic. Very, very, very funny. Excellent. Let's see, I'm just getting lots of comments over that. Let me just check in to see what's happening. Let's see. Facebook. Let's see. We got lots of comments coming in. Nigel Bryan says, "Nice work, Dave. Now I'm craving for a Cadbury Flake bar." Great comments. Let's see. Ray Grady. Those farmer apps are great. More people should be doing them. Very funny. Dean O'Neill. He's here for Red Sauce Comedy, I think, which is a great sketch later on. Circa White. I'm obsessed with this, Conor. Too funny. So funny. It's brilliant. And it's a great short and funny stuff. Excellent. Let me just check in. Can I get comments on YouTube? Yes. John McLean, so good. Loved it. Ending got me. And Sarah O'Byrne, very, very funny. And huge laughing emoji by Katrina Slammin. So keep all the comments coming, and I'll try to get to them when I can. I think you Facebook is playing as I'm playing Mystery Manor Rush. So Facebook is an absolute, I won't say it's terrible. It's very hard to navigate for setting up all this kind of stuff. And so it's only when you do it real live that you figure out how hard it is to do. So yes, that is what's going on. Everything's going okay, which is the most important thing. And Sarah Fahy says, absolutely hilarious and deadly acting. Yes, very good acting there, Conor. Right, so I think it's time to bring on our next introducer. And so that is going to be Barry Smith. And so let me just see, is Barry Smith with us there? He is. Barry, how are you?
Yeah, I'm grand. Liking the film so far. Looking forward to see what's coming next.
Yes, it's a fantastic lineup so far. And yours, are you in GTI?
No, I was like I'd say probably half the people watching in GTI at one point.
But yours is very good. Do you want to tell us about the genesis of yours and what you did?
Yeah, so this was kind of based on a bigger project I'm working on that's set in a hotel, without giving too much away about it. But I basically did this as kind of an advertisement for the hotel, and the kind of core of it was I was trying to see if I could make something using just resources I could find online, so like stock footage and Creative Commons music and freesound.org, and even for kind of the voices of the actors using kind of AI generated stuff, and basically just, you know, being in lockdown and everything, see what I could make without having to pick up a camera or do any of the real work of filmmaking.
Well, I didn't realize that it was from all like that kind of Creative Commons footage. That's very impressive.
Cool. I'll take that as a good sign. So,
so what's the name of this?
This one is The Quiet Ocean.
The Quiet Ocean, excellent. Barry, thank you for joining us, and well done on the film. And everyone watching, enjoy.
The world. It's an overwhelming place. War seems like it's getting closer, and closer, and closer every day. The air gets harder and harder to breathe. Animals and plants are going extinct faster than ever before.
We can distract ourselves by fantasizing about other worlds, but even that loses its charm eventually. Luckily, there is another way.
Millions have already joined the Quiet Ocean. At the Quiet Ocean, we are the world's leading supplier of end-of-life experiences. You could die screaming in a war.
Or get pulled apart by wild dogs.
Or you could drift away into the Quiet Ocean.
Nobody knows if there's an afterlife, but maybe nowhere is better than here.
Drift away into the Quiet Ocean.
Excellent. That was really good. It feels like something that would be in Lost, like an advert for something in Lost. It's really good. So Barry, well done on that. That was very good. Let's see. I will look at some comments, I think, if I can get them up here. Let's see. Although, let's see. Let's see. Nigel Bryan, well done, Connor. Great work. Oh yeah, deadly acting. And Uncle Clem, Shane Kelly says Uncle Clem. Clem is could be referenced to someone else. Wow, Sarah Vahi says wow. I think that's to Barry's film there as well. That's very good. Before I go further, I just want to give a shout out to the Galway Theatre Festival. They're running in end of April and start of May. And for the last few years, we've been doing collaborations with them, where we get people to try to make films in kind of theater settings, in terms of, in theater, when you go on stage, you can't just stop and restart. So we want to get people to make films in one takes with that spirit in mind, where once you start making the film, you just keep going. You don't have to do like first take, but you can do a few practices, and my phone should be on silent. You can do a few practices, and then you can record it once and do it all in one take. You get a more than one camera, you get multiple cameras and cut in between, but have it all as a live, kind of one take thing. So if you're interested in getting involved in that, get in touch with me, and we'll try and keep you a space, and hopefully be able to have some very cool stuff for that. That's going to be in the first week of May, all going well. So keep an eye on the Galway Theatre Festival, and keep an eye on our social media for that also. With that said, now I think it's time to go on to our next film, and that is a great film which is made by Rena Bryson. Rena is going to be joining me on Zoom here. So Rena, how are you?
Good. I'm joined here by my co-star, Tiger the dog.
Welcome to the Little Cinema, Tiger. I've got my lower thirds up, which I'll remove. So Rena, now you can talk to you again, and you can give a proper introduction to you and your dog there.
Hi. I'm Rena, and this is Tiger.
Excellent. Tiger, well done on the film.
Oh, she says you're very welcome.
So do you want to give us a little bit of a background on what you did?
Yeah, so me and my partner Art were just like bouncing things back and forth, and we just kind of came up with this idea of using film to retrace your steps if you're looking for something. And then we ended up making the film around that idea, where me and Tiger, or me playing a character, Tiger playing herself, we go on a search through our memories to try and find something. And it's just a short little comedy. It's all filmed within our 5K.
All within the rules?
All within the rules. Filmed on a phone. So I do have a ring light and a mic, but it's no cameras or anything, just what we have at home.
Bro, I wouldn't have thought it was filmed on a camera, or on a phone, I mean.
Yeah, so we're all very basic, but it turned out we're happy with it.
Excellent. It's very good. So tell us, what is the name of it?
The Blue Hoodie.
The Blue Hoodie. Excellent. Rena, thank you very much for joining us, and thank you to, is it Tiger?
Tiger, yeah.
Tiger. Thank you, Tiger, as well, and to
the
Art.
chunky ducks that got her to perform.
Oh, really?
Thank you,
we'll never
Kenny.
work with animals or babies, but unless you have good dog food. Excellent, Rena. Thank you very much. And everyone watching, enjoy this. This is called the Blue Jumper.
Hoodie.
Hoodie. Blue Hoodie. Thank you,
not
Art.
me.
Unless you're a ventriloquist. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Ian! What's up?
Hey, can I swing round and pick up my blue hoodie and the last of my things?
No problem.
Cool. See you in 10.
Yeah, cool.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Think back. I was last wearing the blue hoodie. Was it at the post office? No, that's not right. It must have been the coffee shop. But was it during the pandemic or before? No, we didn't even break up that long ago. It was during the pandemic. Oh, that's not right. Where would I wear it? I was on a walk. No, we were on a walk in the woods, and you weren't there because you had run away, and I was really, really worried. I was looking for you everywhere, and then I found you, thank God. But then I was all sweaty from all the running. I was really disgusting. So I took off the hoodie.
I must have just thrown it in the wash. Where could it be? I mean, all that we do is go on walks. Okay, where do we walk? We go around the estate. We go to the woods. We go to the beach.
The beach?
Okay. The beach.
I was walking on the beach. No, we were walking on the beach. And then you decided to go for a paddle, so you got all wet. And I grabbed the blue hoodie so that I could dry you with it.
It must be in the car.
Okay. We know it was in the car. We have something. It's not like we have nothing. Oh, think. Okay. I was in the car. No, we were in the car, and I was wearing the blue hoodie. No, that's not right. It would be smelling of sweat and wet dog by now. The blue hoodie was in the back seat.
Tiger, stop it.
what? You were barking. You were barking at the sound of the tire blowing out. And there was a puddle where I needed to change the tire. So I threw the blue hoodie on the puddle. When I'd finished changing the tire, the hoodie was even worse than before. So I just chucked it in the boot.
The boot. It's in the boot! Hey.
Thanks. And my blue hoodie?
Yeah. Sorry, it's been through a lot.
Sure, so have we. Can I get my dog back as well, please?
Excellent. That was Rena Bryson there with the blue hoodie, and that was very good. Excellent job, guys. And Tiger, well done, Tiger. Tiger stole the show. Let's see, that was really good. I'm going to go into a few comments here. Let's see. There's a few new ones coming in here. Wow, this is from Nigel O'Brien. Wow, very sci-fi, Barry. And Jess McC, brilliant, Barry. Ryan says, wow, such production value. Patrick Fox, that was brilliant, really dig it. And we got Brian Waldron, thank you, Barry. Where do I sign up? Ray Grady says, where's the comments correspondent tonight? Actually, the comments correspondent was affected by a farmer rap related violence, and so we're waiting to see how he recovers from that, but we're hoping that he comes through it. There was some very serious verbal stuff spat at him, so hopefully he recovers. So commerce correspondent, we're all thinking of you tonight. Let's see, Russell Rail, great stuff, Barry. Laura Smith, amazing work, Barry. Gallo Glass Films, great job, Barry, looked fantastic. Siobhan Crowan, wow, the Quiet Ocean looks brilliant. Ray Grady says, brilliant action from Tiger, the head nodding got me. And Sarah Fahy, very clever, Rena, well done. Connor O'Dwyer says, gas, well done, Rena. And Nigel Bryan says, that was great. Tiger needs a 3-picture deal ASAP. Maybe Tiger will do a crossover with Chinzilla. You never know. When Tiger nods, Patrick Fox says, when Tiger nods, huge smile face, the style of the narrative is great. Excellent. So I think that the streams are still going okay. I can't look through the comments as freely on YouTube, Facebook for whatever reason. Eva says they're entertaining little gem. Thank you for tuning in, Eva. Paddy Farley, LMAO in New York City. Joanne Cahill, my favorite, and Camilla Oliveira. Where's it gone? The comment just disappeared. Dave Cooley says, oh, great job, Rena. Really quirky, clever, and very watchable. Well done. And let's see, the other comments. Only getting 4 comments at a time for whatever reason. So if I'm not reading out your comments on Facebook, I will try to get them soon. But I will go on with the next film. The next film is made by someone who lives in Loughrea, which is a non-Wi-Fi area almost. And so they have done a pre-introduction for us. So they've recorded earlier on. What they did was they made a music video, which is, I think, amazing. I won't talk too much about it. I will let them introduce it, but the way they did it and put it together is really good. So this is the introduction by Hob Junker. So take it away there, Hob.
Video you're going to watch. It's like a live music performance type video thing. It is what it is, you know. It's a thing that was made because I'm very bored all the time. Because, you know, present company excluded, I am a person who lives on their own in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the quarantine thing. So I've got a lot of time to kill. So yeah, that's why I made this video. It was made obviously for St. Patrick's Day, which was weeks ago. So you're gonna watch it and you'll be like, whoa, forget about it. This is not relevant anymore. But you know, it's grand. It's a grand video. You might enjoy it. Who knows? Sure, look, have a gawk. I love you.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses fallen. 'Tis you, must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or all the valleys hushed and white with snow. Oh, I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so.
Sound? I'm getting that nafties.
Excellent. That was by Hob Junker, and I think it was so well done. It's hard to. I've done a couple of videos where like I've done 2 roles in it, but to do what 5 or 6 in the one video and edit them together and not have it look like it's obvious, so good. So and also like a cracking performance of the song. So well done there. That was fantastic. Hob Junker, one of the best musicians and sound engineers and maybe video makers in Galway. He's a triple threat and actually a very good football player. He's an incredible football player as well. Play 5-a-side with him back in the days when you could play 5-a-side. So quadruple threat. So well done there. That was very good. So I think it's time to bring in our next filmmaker, and he's going to be joining us live, and it is Brian Waldron. So let me just see, is Brian with us there? Brian, there you are. How are you?
Hey, Kenny. I'm good. How are you?
Very good. How are you finding lockdown?
Well, I started college in September, so it's helping me pass the time.
It's actually when we first started doing the live streams, I'd ask everyone how you find a lockdown, and that's the first time I've asked anyone how to find a lockdown in a long time, because it's just like you just take the lockdown for granted now. You just like, this is just our lives at the moment. But anyways, forget about that. I won't get down that rabbit hole. Tell us about the film that you made.
I think the title explains it fairly well. It's childish parents, I guess. The parents are childs, and the daughter is the adult in this relationship.
Cool. So it's kind of roles reversed, where it's the parent is the spoiled child, and the child is the responsible parent almost.
Yeah, that's actually perfect.
Well, I'm free to get hired if you want to hire me as a synopsis maker for films.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, well, that's a verbal agreement, so that's signed.
It's on the internet.
It's on the internet, yeah. Okay, so excellent. So this is called Childish Parents, and what's the secondary name? Childish Parents.
Stella Skips Work.
Stella Skips Work. Excellent. So Brian, thank you for joining us, and I'm going to play the sketch now. Well done on the sketch, very, very funny, and everyone watching, enjoy.
So, this is where you are. And I see you're like, smoking again? The office rang again today. Said you didn't show up. To explain yourself?
No.
I walked you to the front door. I watched you go inside.
I did go in. That fat bitch is lying. She hates me.
Get in the car right now. We're going back to the office.
Oh, but there's like no point. It's nearly over.
Just walk!
You bitch. You're just trying to do this to embarrass me. I can't wait for you to move out. I fucking hate you.
Excellent. Brian Walton there with that. That was very, very funny. Well done there to Claire and Vera who were in it. That was excellent. I'm sure they got lots of laughs out of that, everyone watching. So let me just go on to the I got so many things playing. I could hear something making noise there and I was thinking, what the hell is that? But it's okay, nothing's exploding. Let's see. Lots of comments coming in on YouTube. Is okay, cool. Something happened every time I see something pausing. I think that the stream is glitched or something. So excuse my panicked face if you see me panicking. Let's see. Where did we let off? Tiger's brilliant performance. Daisy Peters says, jump in there. Great job, Tiger and Rena. Baz Black, Tiger vs. Chinzilla, endless possibilities. John O'Connor says, go on, Jay. That's for the music video. Daisy Peters, wonderful work, guys. City Mark Films, very well done, Hob. Dean O'Brien, this reminds me of the time I came home from work and I was looking forward to a slice of pizza I had boxed off. I came home and the pizza was gone, so I immediately blamed the sauceman. Was Brunswick. Sarah Fahy, Hob, bravo, take a bow. And Rusted Rail, nice one, Jay boy. Ray Grady, unreal, Jay, as if being able to play those instruments wasn't impressive enough. You did them all at the same time somehow. Yeah, he's obviously very, very quick. He's just a very quick mover. Adrian Conway, that was brilliant. Fair play, Jay. Adrian and Ray are the two people who kicked off the Little Cinema live stream originally back in April, actually a year next month. And so the only reason why we're doing the Little Cinema live stream is because Adrian and Ray got involved and gave help and made it happen. So Ray and Adrian, thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for all the help over the last year. You've been amazing and it wouldn't have been possible to do without you. As well as everyone else who joined in then, like Dave O'Malley, Matthew Blaney, Finton Gertie. Fantastic, all great work. Let's see, Keenan, how are you finding lockdown, Kenny? Thank you for asking. It's actually I have an announcement to make. Some of you may know, some of you may not know, but I have recently started working full-time in the Gala Film Centre. And so my lockdown has been pretty busy. It's kept me going when I'm working from home, but I love it. The Gala Film Centre is a great place. They everyone who works there is dead sound, and so I'm loving lockdown. So what lockdown? So yes, lockdown is good. But let's see. So Keenan, thank you for asking. Sarah Fahy, you're very funny. Too short. Wanted more. That's from Childish Parents, I reckon. Nigel O'Brien, cool music video. Very clever, Jay. Ray Grady, live streaming once a month is good for your heart. Keeps it on its toes. Yes, I think my heart will definitely be getting good exercise right now. You're right, Ray. And he says, oh, thanks very much, Kenny. No, thank you, Ray. It wouldn't be possible without you and Adrian and the gang. So I appreciate it very much. Okay, so next we have another great music video, and this is going to be introduced again by a pre-recorded introduction. And so there's just two of these tonight, and the Wi-Fi again is bad from Keith Wallace's area, and it is a music video from Rusted Rail, which is one of Galway's best independent record labels and makes great music. So rather than me introducing everything, I will let Keith Wallace take it away. So Keith, take it away.
Hi folks, this is Keith from Rusted Rail and Loner Deluxe. This is an introduction to the music video for Tinfoil Hat, which was made right here in this room, and then I sent the footage off to Max Webb of Tiny Epics, and he added in some wonderful animation and UFOs. So the track is taken from the Loner Deluxe album called Field Recordings, which is out now on Rusted Rail. If you want to go to the Rusted Rail Bandcamp page, you'll find it there. So without much further ado, this is Tinfoil Hat by Loner Deluxe. Keep wearing them, folks.
Tell me that you've got to do this. The truth is hard to find. You have to read between the lines, and this is always on your mind. I never stop to really listen, only wishing and that's all. You showed his trust in every system. Pull the rug out and we'll fall. 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 Things get really heavy, you know just where it's at. Put some tape over your webcam and wear a tinfoil hat. They may monitor your emails. Don't trust a firewall. You don't answer unknown numbers, as you don't know who might call. Call. Call.
Excellent. That was Rusted Rail there. Keith Wallace introducing that. Excellent music video. Let me just bring up the name of it there. That was Loner Deluxe with Tinfoil Hat. Excellent. That was very, very good. Thank you again, Keith, for sending that in, and Rusted Rail for sending us in the video. So I am going to check on everything. I think everything is okay. I think it's still streaming. I think I'm just paranoid at the moment, so excuse my paranoia. Let's see. There's probably a few more comments here on Facebook. Patrick Kelly, very atmospheric. I think it's about the music video just on there. Fergus Keane, hopefully Furrow Films will submit something for the next Still Cinema Nights long before Fergus. Yes, Fergus, great to hear from you. Brian Waldron, sleeping in the store closet, rent isn't cheap in Galway. Rena Bryson, great tune. I need to get up more comments because there's loads of comments there on Facebook, but for whatever reason, I can't get into them yet, and I don't want to press any buttons which might affect it. I think we have our next filmmaker ready to join us anyway. So, Claire, how are you?
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Delighted to have you here. How are you keeping? Hello, Claire. Can
I'm
you
good,
hear me?
actually, good. I'm down in County Galway at the moment, but normally I can. Can you hear me?
I think it might have
Can you
been my
hear
end
me?
that it paused there for whatever reason, but Zoom may have paused. But we're back again. I can hear you again now. How are you?
I think there's a bit of a glitch in my internet a tiny bit.
Oh, really?
Good, good.
Okay, so tell us where are you from? Where are you calling from?
So I'm from Ballinasloe, County Galway, and normally I live in Dublin, but I've been living with my parents for the last while during this lockdown. So yeah, I'm all literally on my own. All my filmmaker friends and actor friends are all in Dublin. So yeah, so I decided to create a solo project, and this is the project I created.
It's excellent. It's very, very good. Like you nailed the premise and it looks great. Tell us about what the idea is.
So the idea it's called The Date, and it's about a woman going on a date, but everything doesn't go to plan. So I'm a big fan of Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin. So I'm also learning to edit at the moment. So I kind of took this project as kind of an editing exercise as well. Yeah, but it was a really fascinating project, and it proved that okay, I could create something on my own, but it was definitely a massive learning curve. But yeah, I really enjoyed working on it.
Great. Well, you pulled it off brilliantly. And this is called The Date.
Thanks. The Date, yeah.
Great. Excellent. Okay. Claire, thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of the night. And everyone watching, enjoy this. This is called The Date.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
excellent. That was Claire Milan there. That was really good. And to do all that by yourself, like with no help, and just try to do it with a green screen is very, very difficult. So well done. That was very, very good. Let me just bring down my lower thirds. That's not needed anymore. And I might just look at a few of the comments which are coming in. I don't know why, but I can only look at a few comments on Facebook, 5 at a time. Deirdre Fitzgerald says, this is great. Sarah O'Byrne, it just disappeared. Love this. Rita Bryson says, the music, the style, the acting. Camilla Oliveira, great film, Claire. So sorry, I don't know why I can't get to those comments unless I'll be able to get them some other way. But anyways, let's see. Eva Lewicka says, adorable and really captured Chaplin's vibes. Love Chaplin and Keaton. I have to read really fast for it to disappear. Love Chaplin and Keaton. Great work by Brian Waldron. And let's see, Craig Moran, brilliant stuff. Uncle Clem rules. Let's see, in YouTube, there's lots of comments coming in also. Adrian Conway says, thanks, Kenny, glad to be part of it and so happy it worked. No, thank you, like I said earlier on, wouldn't have been possible without you. Thank you so much, Adrian and Ray. Nigel Bryan, Tinfoil Hats forever. Daisy Peters, thanks for sharing this brilliant work. I loved it. Thank you, Daisy, for tuning in. See, Sarah Fahy, loved Tinfoil Hat, reminds you of Talking Heads. Yeah, very good. Daisy Peters, the song is wonderful. David Burke, Yagai, I think that's how we pronounce it. Ray Grady, we're going to hear more from Tinfoil Hats. Rusted Rail, do you have a YouTube channel where more music like that can be found? Maybe you can post in the comment section there if you want, Keith, about Rusted Rail. They should have more songs like that. Nigel Bryan, fantastic short, well done, Claire. Sarah Fahy, The Date, impressive work, super. Claire Milan, she says, thanks guys. And Ray Grady, that looked great, Claire, well done. So excellent. So I'll move on to the next submission, which is a music video, and it was made by Colin Fleming, and so I'm going to welcome Colin to join me here on the live stream. Colin, how are you?
Not too bad, Kenny. How are you? Thanks very much for having me.
No, thanks for coming on. It's great to have you here.
Congratulations on the job, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I've been self-employed for like 13, 14 years, and so it's very strange to be like, what's regular pay? You know,
yeah,
it's all very strange. But anyways, how are you keeping?
Not too bad. You know, like most people, just getting by. It's a bit tedious at this stage, but you know, brighter days are ahead. So you know, just keep going.
Of course, yeah. And you made a music video.
Yeah, this was actually shot 2 years ago in March 2 years ago. It was due to be released about a year ago, but when the pandemic hit, we decided that because of the content, it was a bit heavy to release at the start of the pandemic. We thought that it would pass. We didn't think it would last this long. So we got to a point where we just realized that we had to just release it anyway. So just as a warning to people, it's not a comedy like everything else has been so far. It's very heavy subject matter. It's quite in your face story as well. So just be warned, everybody. It's some people find it not an easy watch.
Okay, well, it's might not be an easy watch for people, but like it is, I guess, reflecting realities of life for some people and some topics which are, you know, difficult to talk about, really.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it was actually a guy I went to school with contacted me out of the blue. I hadn't spoken to him since school, and he's a musician. David G. Buckley is his name, and he had this idea. He'd read a story about a teenage girl who had actually committed suicide because she was very badly cyberbullied through Facebook. So it touched him, and he wrote a song. And then he contacted me and asked me would I be interested in making a video with him. And I normally wouldn't be interested in the style of music, but I was attracted to the story and his passion behind it. So I had a listen, and I come up with the story, then come up with the script, and so we crowdfunded and we made the video, like I said, 2 years ago. And my brother shot it with me, My brother did DOP for me. And there was a lot of, it was working with kids as well. I'd never worked with kids on a film before, so that was good. It was great fun. It was cool. And we actually got to teach the young lads as well. They're all like secondary school kids, so we got to teach them. They're all interested in filmmaking. So 3 of them who are in the video have actually gone on, finished school now, and gone on, and they're studying film in college. So we inspired a few people. So, you know, out of something sad came something very positive.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. It's just great to get them interested in that type of stuff, because sometimes probably filmmaking can feel alien to someone, like, oh, that's something that I'll never be able to do, or have the option to do. And then meeting you and G, showing them the ropes of it, is probably showing them, oh, is this something that I could do?
Yeah, exactly. We kind of, you know, we helped open their eyes a little bit. They would have been daunted by it at the start, but they spent 4 days. It took 4 days to shoot this all together. So they spent 4 days, and they saw like a lot of different aspects of the filmmaking process. Like, there's some of it was shot in front of a green screen in the studio. So, and some of it was shot live in the school, and then some was outside. So yeah, no, they learned a lot, and we had good fun teaching them as well, and working with them as well. And it was good. It was despite the heavy subject matter, it was a very, very, very cool and relaxed film shoot. It was actually very enjoyable. But I hope people get something from it anyway. Yeah. So,
and just tell us the name of the song and the name of the writer as well.
The song is called Lift Me, and the artist is David G. Buckley. You can find this video on his YouTube channel. It's just David G. Buckley, Lift Me, and you'll find it, no problem at all. It's on my Facebook page. It's been posted in posts on my Facebook page as well. So,
excellent. Colin, thank you for joining us. Thank you for making the music video as well and sending it in to us, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks very much, Kenny.
Take care.
Alone with the thought that we'll relent, and the screen that keeps releasing unrelenting fans. Tonight I cry as I endure the words impaled in my head, and I wait for the days to when I can sit alone in silence high up on my bed. But now they're here sitting in my room. The house that you protect is no more than a tent, and I wonder if they could see. I wonder if they could believe how it feels to be inside here. Wonder down
That was by Colin Fleming there. Very powerful and very moving music video. Great job, Colin. Lift Me was the name of the song. And I think you mentioned where you can find it on the YouTube of David J. Buckley, is it? Yeah, David G. Buckley. Check him out if you like the song, if you want to find out more. Let's see. At the moment, I have a film which is next, but I don't think that the filmmaker is with us yet. And so what I might do is I might swap around films, which means that the next film will be the film by Lakshika. But before I get to that, just to give Lakshika a bit of a heads up, I will just check a few comments here. Let's see, in YouTube first, let's see, where did I let off? Patrick Fox, brilliantly done, Claire. That was for the date. Shay Hickey, great style at the 20s in that. Daisy Peters, all the short movies are really fascinating. Nigel Bryan, this is a fantastic and moving video. Fair play, Colin. Epic work as always. Loving the beer, by the way. And City Morgue Films said, thanks, Nigel. And Nigel says, packs a punch. Ray Grady, wow, it's hard to pull off a video like that. Well done, Colin, and everyone involved. Really well put together. Really ambitious with your video. That was by Shay Hickey. Let's see. If anyone's watching the stream, Craig Moran is going to be joining me. So if you are watching this, Craig, check out your email and see if you can get onto the Zoom, just so that we don't miss an introduction from you. And let's see, in Craig Moran Facebook is going to be joining me. So if you comments are here, okay. Is that playing? James Higgins, morbidly beautiful. Email and see Patrick Kelly, I have no words. Deirdre Fitzgerald, terribly sad and unfortunately still happening. Eva Lizinska, excuse me, Eva, I should be getting that right at this stage. Very heavy but very important. Sarah O'Byrne, heartbreaking, raw and bloody real, and reality for many. John Dennis Dunn, very affecting. Max Webb, Jesus, the turn to colour at the end was a major misdirect. Sarah Fahy, Lift Me, powerful, important. Rena Bryson, powerful and a great song. Absolutely. Let's see, I can get some of his comments here. Okay. Let's see. There's a few things there. Let's see. John Walters Painter, can't get to the comments. Sounds like you could really use a comments correspondent. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. Joanne Cahill, very good and funny. And Brian Waldron responds to JVP's comment there, saying, "But can't get the you need the comments correspondent," saying #Couchgate. Claire Milan says, "Thanks guys for all the lovely comments." Max Webb, looking forward to the sequel tomorrow night with Claire playing a mustache twiddling villain, tying her to a railway track. Patrick Kelly, Cocoa laws was passed this year to combat cyberbullying. And Chris Tierney, yo, Chris, how are you? How are you keeping? Neve Ruan, this is a great tune. Joe Palmer, holy crap, that's hardcore. And then we're back into those comments. Colin Fleming says, thank you for all the comments. Yes, so that was excellent. What I might do is I'm going to just look at have a little peek at my, Lakshika's there ready to go. So what I might do is I might go to Lakshika's film next, and we'll go to Red Sauce Comedies after that, just to see if I can get Craig on to give his film an introduction. So, Lakshika, how are you?
Hey Kenny, how's it going? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm good.
So, how are you keeping?
I'm pretty good, I think. Yeah. Can't complain.
Let's see. I can't remember. Was the last time that we spoke? Well, I suppose I talked to you during the week. But previous to that, it was the last live stream. Was it the January live stream, or was it Christmas live stream?
I think so. Can't be that long. Or was it Christmas?
I'm not sure. It's like I'm starting to guide my life or use live streams as ways of telling how far I am in the year. So anyways, tell us, what have you done? What have you done?
What have you done? Well, we made another monstrosity. No. So this is a tale of two brothers in an extreme situation, with added last minute King's black humor, I think. I hope so. Yeah, so this is kind of like a learning project for the team. Basically, we were trying to make something under COVID rules and guidelines and all that. So it was barely bare minimum crew. And we were just trying some new stuff out to see if it even works in a technical standpoint. And this is the little project we did. I think it was this is in February, yeah. So yeah, the usual, our little group of last minute Kings from like the 48-hour team, like we're still motivated to make stuff. So this is one of the things that came along. Yeah, with version 2.0 of certain effects and things like that.
And I noticed that the actors, and you were saying that the same people from the 48-hour film as well.
Yeah, so the two brothers in this are actual brothers. It was easier because they were in the same circle, and we were making let's see, what do you call it? I can't think of the word right now, but in the risk assessment for the COVID, it made sense from getting two people from the same circles and things like that. So to keep things as simple and safe as possible. So it kind of made sense. Two actual brothers are in it. So that's how that came along.
Excellent, and they were really good. And I won't give anything away about what happens in it. But so what is the name of this?
This is called Siblings, and yeah, that's it. I got to thank the crew: Ryan, Manolo, Theo, Aaron, Rory, and Ace. Pretty much the whole team. So without them, we couldn't have done this. So yeah, thanks guys.
Excellent. Great team as always, and you're the team who've been in every 40-hour challenge so far. So keep the record going as well.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing anymore.
No, it's great to have you involved every year, because we know there's going to be like a serious quality getting made and that kind of stuff. So, and it's great to see being creative and productive throughout the year, not just for the 48-hour challenge as well.
Looking forward to the next one. I'm sure we'll be there for sure.
Good stuff. Okay, everyone, enjoy this. This is called Siblings by Lakshika Saracen and the Last Minute Kings.
You go first.
No, you go first.
I don't want to. You go first.
Me neither.
Come on. Go first.
No, you go first.
There's no way I'm going first.
You always went first when we were growing up.
It's because I'm older.
I know, exactly. Are you sure she's worth it?
Are you?
Fuck!
Is there no other way?
If there was, we wouldn't be here.
Dirty animals.
You know they're said to be the souls of dead sailors.
What, really?
Jesus, Cam, I mean, didn't you learn anything in school?
Stupid, isn't it?
What do you mean? It's a beautiful myth.
All I'm saying is a pretty stupid thing to aspire to, isn't it? You work hard for 50 years and fall overboard, then you spend the rest of eternity fighting hobos for chips at 4 AM. Welcome to paradise. Here's my go. You were always the lucky one. Stupid! We hardly even know the girl. Ever since we were born, we always wanted exactly the same things. I ate fish fingers. You wanted fish fingers. You wanted a bike. I wanted exactly the same bike. There's no escaping it. This is the only way.
Do you remember The Deer Hunter?
Yeah.
Dad rented it for us.
Wasn't exactly the best film for 11-year-olds.
We still watched it 3 times before he brought it back.
Hey, are you ready?
I think you must be looking for my sister. Anna?
Sister?
Hey, hi. See this? Are you alright?
Excellent. That was Lakshika Sir there with Last Minute Kings, with their short siblings. Excellent. That was brilliant, and great to see them making so much stuff and quality stuff. Well done. And look, the guy, he was pure method acting. That was all real. So rest in peace. That's a joke. Just so I better say that, just in case I get into trouble over anything. Let's see. I go through a few comments here. Let's see. Go back on Facebook. Let's see. Brian Waldron, fantastic. Colin, Christopher Tierney walking in to find everyone all somber. That's clearly after watching Colin's film, Colin's music video. And Keith Wallace put in a link for Tinfoil Hat by Loner Deluxe, can be found on this album. He's got a link there for it. JVP says, what even is time? That's a good question at any time of the day to ask. James Higgins says, my Uncle Clement is watching at the moment. He's really enjoying it. James Higgins, thank you very much. And Uncle Clement, thank you for watching. I appreciate you watching. Patrick Kelly, always the girl. Nivuan, oh no. Let's see. Oh no, that was excellent. Joseph Palmer, haha, brilliant job. Plot twist from JVP. Camilla Oliveira, shocked face. Rena Bryson, class ending. And Eva Lazunska, nicely done. And let's see, Colin Fleming, haha, that was great. Sarah Fahy, nice job. Rena Bryson, also sound quality was ridiculously good, especially for Beside the Beach. Ray Grady says, hashtag joke gate. Morgan Fallon, aha, Kenny. Joanne Cahill, that was excelente. Wow, powerful. And so sad. And let's see, we have here in YouTube, we got lots of comments there. Ray Grady, wow, it's hard to follow a video like that. Well, I'm calling everyone involved. Oh yeah, got that. Ray Grady, nice haircut, Kenny. Thank you, Ray. Kenny's hairdressers was opening last night. Let's see. Ray Grady, I forgot about Couchgate, poor Commons correspondent. And I think that he says, I think the last time like Sheikah was on, Dave replaced Matthew on the couch. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, that was hilarious. JVP says, Couchgate, never forget. And Ray Grady says, hashtag jokegate. So if I'm cancelled after this it may be because of that joke. Nigel Bryan, that was bonkers. Like Chica, loved it. Excellent. So now we have been joined by our maker of the comedy sketch, and his name is Craig Moran, and he's from Red Sauce Comedy. Craig, how are you?
How you doing, man?
Thank you for joining us, and thank you for sending in your film to us.
Yeah, I was with you guys actually a couple of years ago. I showed you. I screened my sketch Off the Smokes back in 2017. It was the first time I collaborated with you guys.
Yes, I remember that. That was brilliant. That was for the comedy carnival. And so, tell us, what did you make this time?
So the man on the phone, it came around because there's actually a guy just around my area that uses his phone out on the street and sort of just stands outside my house. My house is like the one on the corner of the street. So he's on the phone out there. So when I was texting my friends, putting it up on Instagram stories, being like, who is this man on the phone? Ideas start to spiral out of control, and this film was born through that. Just silly ideas of who he's on the phone to, what he's up to, and then I got a great cast and an amazing crew together to shoot this. Aidan O'Sullivan playing the man on the phone, James Higgins playing my friend Carl, and even Hazel playing the special part at the end. I won't say who she plays. She plays a special part at the end, and even my brother Dara plays the neighbor Jerry. And then it was a great day. It was like one of the first days we got the sun, and it was just an amazing day shooting, and everything sort of just fell into place that day. And it's a really good short film.
I love how overly dramatic it is at the start, and how like it ratchets up so quickly, and how they just make these jumps which are fantastic, and they just go
get out of control, because with lockdown, like, you can't do that. You just have too much time to think, and this is what happened. Is that with this guy on the phone, when I was texting my friends about him, or just putting him on my Instagram stories or whatever, people would just be like, what is he up to? And stories would spiral out of control.
Yeah, absolutely. It's excellent. And this is called Man on the Phone, is it?
This is the Man on the Phone for Red Sauce Comedy.
Yeah, and if you want to find more Red Sauce Comedy, you on YouTube, is it?
We're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everything the internet has, LinkedIn, Justy, whatever. I'm everywhere.
Excellent. That's fantastic. Thank you for joining us, and well done on the sketch, and enjoy the rest of the night. Thanks for watching in. Take care.
Thanks, man.
Hello. Yeah. I'm here.
Carl, there's a man outside on the phone. So? Who do you think he's talking to?
Who do I think the man outside on the phone is talking to?
Yeah.
Get a grip, you fucking lunatic. Get a fucking hobby. You're starting to lose it.
I don't know, man. I think there's something up with this guy. I'm going to keep an eye on him. What if he's a drug dealer?
He's not.
Or a pedo?
He's not. What if he's outside talking to his family? Because I don't know, we're in the middle of a fucking pandemic.
Just answer me this. You working for this guy?
Jesus Christ.
Son of a bitch. This guy is clearly selling drugs in the area, man. I've seen him outside every day, somewhere between 1 and 7 p.m. I've seen him give out a bag, and I've seen him receive a bag. This guy in our area, selling drugs.
How do you know it's drugs? Is there even any cash being exchanged?
Look, there's no need for cash anymore. It's all done on Revolut. I'm telling you, people stay for no time at all. It's a quick transaction, you grab what you need and then move on.
Who the hell is he on the phone to?
This fucking dirtbag is going down today. I've had enough. Or if we catch him selling, we can confront him, tell him to get the hell out of our community.
Exactly, man. Yeah. We can sleep easy at night. Oh shit!
Not Jerry. Jerry? Remember Jerry? We thought he was selling weed. Turned out to be needles.
Oh, Jerry. Listen, right, Jerry's just collateral damage. He's gone down too. We have the boat on him now, so let's just fucking get them. Son of a bitch.
So what's the story?
I was just talking to him there. The cancer's back. It looks like I've got another rough few months ahead of me again.
That's terrible news. But you'll beat it again. You're young and you're strong.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm out here every day talking to nutritionists and specialists. I'm talking to my family and friends. They cheer me up so much. But the best part of my day has been out here on my phone.
I hope this guy gets cancer.
He fucking deserves it.
He's a dealing prick. Won't be touching kids ever again.
He was touching kids?
Oh yeah, he was touching kids. I saw him holding on to this one kid. The kid was crying. He really wouldn't let him go. Real sick shit.
He deserves to burn in hell.
You're right. Let's get him.
Come on.
This brain cancer might kill me. My son was out here with me the other day. He was crying and screaming. I didn't want to let go of him, but he had to go back to his mother's.
That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
I hope you die. You're sick in the head.
What?
Don't place you on me. I know what's going on here. Jerry, you disgust me for even talking to this man.
But I...
Well, we don't want to fucking hear it, Jerry. You and this prick on the phone can fuck off. Do your business outside someone else's house.
But I was only trying to...
I don't want to even hear it.
He has brain cancer, you fucking idiots! What the hell is wrong with you?
So he's not a drug dealer? Or a pedo?
No! Where the hell did you get that from? He stands out here, gets fresh air while he talks to his doctor about the next step, and as soon as I was ringing him crying about the news.
Why? Son of a bitch.
You think there's a hooker outside?
Do you think that's a hooker outside?
Hey, do you want to buy drugs off me? Or pay me to suck your wiener?
Nah.
So okay, it's only a burger.
Excellent. That was very, very funny. Craig Moran there from Red Sauce Comedy. Very, very funny. I love how that was just raised and leveled so quickly, and the vibe of the whole kind of 70s stakeout film. Excellent. Very, very good. Well done, guys. Let's see. I'll check out a few comments now. Let's see. Go to Facebook first. Let's see. Where was the last? Oh yeah, here we are. So I'm talking to myself. Excuse me. John Dennis Dunn says great cinematography and sound design. Let's see. 8 minutes ago. So which one is that for? I'm not sure. Very, very, very well shot. Sarah Byrne says, Girly Cosma, I miss the Dublin accent so much. Max Webb, perfect example of new lockdown hobbies. Ray Grady, some nice Edgar Wright wipes about the man on the phone. True. Chris Tierney says, Hap. And Morgan Delaney agrees with Ray Grady. No, one was it Morgan Delaney. Morgan Fallon agrees with Ray Grady about the Edgar Wright wipes. Camilla Oliveira, that was brilliant. Joe Palmer, haha. Deirdre Fitzgerald, that was funny. Max Webb, has been a twist-tastic night. Colin Fleming, very funny. Hazel McBlake, Brill. Niamh Ruan locked down to a tree. Yeah. Joanne Cahill, really good. And Ray Grady says, Kenny's internal monologues are great. Oh, you don't know the half of it. Let's see. So I'll get on to a few YouTube comments here. Let's see. Kenny's haircut. I remember that one. And Ray Grady says, hashtag cancel Kenny. No, don't cancel me. But I can see it happening. Let's see. Adrian Conway, bring back Dave to the couch. Ray Grady, hashtag, why is Dave not on the couch now? And also, it's interesting that neither Dave nor Matthew are here tonight. Both of them have been on the couch before. Coincidence? I think not. Alex Rocks, what if he's a drug dealer? LMAO. Ryan says, the Dublin accent feels so exotic. Shahiki says, I'm loving back and forth stuff in Blackout. Buddy Cop Show, we didn't know we needed. And that's for the man on the phone. And Nigel Bryan says, very funny, more of that. Well done. Hope you're feeling better. That's to Aidan. Aidan O'Sullivan, I think that is. Yeah, that was very good. So the next film, let me see if I can bring that up here. So the next film is something which I made with people. And initially I was going to try to introduce it along with Kevin O'Brien, because for the last few Little Cinemas, Kevin has made something and we said, let's collaborate on something. So this is our chance to collaborate. But it's just literally been non-stop in the prep for this and with the full-time work and stuff. So we were going to try and record a funny introduction together, but we didn't get a chance to. So I will introduce it by myself. But this is a idea I had maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, but kind of production values always kept getting in the way of, I wanted to look a certain way, I wanted to look realistic. But then the fact that we were on Zoom meant I was thinking I might be able to pull this off on Zoom. And so Kevin O'Brien, who is a fantastic performer and writer and maker of sketches, is the star of this, and he does a brilliant job. And we have a few other cast members of Johnny Graham, Clara White, and Pater Clancy, and they all did brilliant. We did this a few times, and it took a while to get right, but in the end, I'm happy with how it came out. I don't want to talk too much about what happens or that type of stuff, but it's basically a local news organization who get an opportunity for a big scoop. And that one guy who's in the office who is just a bit of a nuisance causes a problem. And you know, when you're on Zoom and there's sometimes that one person who's just like distracting and taking your attention, that's the character that Kevin plays, and he absolutely nailed it. So this is called Blackout. I won't say anything else about it, but hopefully you enjoy and get a laugh out of it, and I'll see you on the other side. And thank you to Kevin, Johnny, Clara, and Pater for working on it. They were all brilliant. Okay, enjoy. How's everyone? Evening to you. How are you?
Hiya. Hi.
Hello.
Listen, thanks for joining me. I won't keep you long. I know you've had a long day. So let's just go through what you are working on today, and we can just finish up for the day, okay? Johnny.
Sorry, does everyone have a coffee, do they?
Yeah, I've got a coffee here, yeah. Johnny, do you want to kick us off there and tell us what you're working on today, please, if you don't mind?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll kick it off. Yeah. So
Is it all right if I'm just going to run out to the kitchen and get a coffee? I made one, but I forgot to bring it up. Is that all right?
Yeah. Okay. Just be as quick as you can. Okay. Sorry, Johnny. Go ahead there.
No, it's okay. So yeah, I was up at City Hall, and I was just Councillor Mary O'Brien was up there. She was he was announcing the new electric bike scheme for the town, and standard sort of a piece we're writing. It's you know, just the usual sound bites or whatever, and we picture, video, the whole lot, and crack with you know, old Councillor Tom Walsh. He's getting on a bit in years, and he tried to get up on one of the bikes, nearly fell off, and so we managed to get a picture of that. He was mad to get into the pictures, and then he was all mad to say don't publish that, you know. But
Yeah, he'd hate that.
yeah, a bit of crack on him. But yeah, so they're trying to expand it then to the industrial estate, and trying to get business on board, and you know, that sort of an announcement.
Excellent. That sounds great. Thanks.
Right.
Do you want to let us know there what were you working on today?
Was that Grania or Alan? Sorry, just missed that.
Yeah, sorry, Alan. Yeah, you can take away there, Alan.
Me? Okay, great. Sorry about that. Yeah, hey guys. Yeah, look, just following up what we discussed last week, expose on the student house parties during lockdown, few hungover chats with a few of the student body, couple of representatives from the student union, nice vox pop with the neighbours, local people, so a bit of colour in terms of age, and just waiting.
Sorry, Kevin, could you mute yourself there, please, if you don't mind?
Sorry.
Thanks.
Yeah. Sure.
Sorry, Alan. Take it away there again. Sorry about that.
Yeah, cheers, Frank. Yeah, look, just we need to wait a couple of days, sit on the story, let the university authorities give them a little time to respond. So, you know, our relationship doesn't suffer too much there, but should be good to go for the weekend.
Excellent. That sounds really good. Grania, what were you working on today?
Yeah, so obviously we've got the summer festivals coming up. For Culture Mag, we're doing a piece on the comedy festival, and I was able to get in touch with the organizer of it, so he was able to give me a bit of a rundown on the headliners. So we'll have a full list of that. And
Sorry, are you all right there, Kevin? Are you? Sorry, Grania, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, no, so it's just that, and then we'll have obviously the film festival piece as well for that too. So
Excellent. That sounds really good. And Kevin, you were working on the whistleblower interview today. How did the interview go?
You're on mute, Kev. Yeah, you're on mute.
Can't hear you, Kevin. Kevin.
Does he know he's on mute?
Sorry, I was on
Kevin,
mute. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you're.
I didn't notice there.
We were just going to see.
What are we saying?
We're just going to see if you could give us a rundown. How did the interview go with the whistleblower?
Yeah, it went great. You know, I'm only home about 30 minutes. He's heading off to the airport now, and
Did he name names, Kevin?
he did, yeah. He spilled the beans, and he told us, he gave us more information than we even thought, even more than we thought he had. You know.
Tough, Kev. Fair play.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thanks.
Knocked it out of the park, kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing news. Did you send him our regards and tell him that we appreciate what he's done, because he's put his neck on the line for us there? So did you let him know that we appreciate it?
Oh yeah, I did. You know, he was really easygoing, you know, considering the circumstances. You know, the only thing he was obviously worried about, you know, having his face seen. So I offered to black him up, you know.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
yeah.
Sorry, you mean black him out?
What?
You blacked him out, not blacked him up.
What's the difference?
There's a big difference.
Yeah, one is really offensive.
Very offensive.
Kevin, did you black him out, or did you black him up?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, well, which one is it? Because it can't be both.
Kevin, I need you to take a screenshot of the interview and send it to us right now in the group chat. Immediately.
All right. Yeah, sure.
Send it on, please.
Hold on a sec.
Send it on.
Come on.
There, sent.
Oh my good God. Kevin.
Can you still tell it's him, or?
Eaten over.
Jesus, that's loud.
That was The Blackout with the fantastic Kevin O'Brien starring. I was watching that. I could see myself on Zoom as I was watching with a huge grin on my face. I felt like such a fool for just laughing so much at my own stuff. But it's mainly the performance of Kevin is so good. That was the second take, because the first take when Kevin did the reveal on the face and I saw it, I just burst into uncontrollable laughter and I wasn't able to stop. So we had to do a second take. He had to clean his face, and I had to cover his face, his Zoom panel, with a window, so I couldn't see it because I knew I'd laugh again if I saw it. Every time I see it, he just has me in hysterics. So Kevin O'Brien, legend, Clara White, Johnny Graham, Peter Clancy, all great. Thank you very much for your time and for making that happen. Hopefully you people enjoyed that. And let's see, go into a few of the comments here. Let's see, start off on Facebook. Let's see, where am I? He's flying the room. Let's see. Kenny's internal monologues are great. JVP says he needs to be on the couch with himself. Love the scenario and the action music. Eva Luzunska, that's for the man on the couch. Man on the couch, what am I saying? You've got me talking about being on the couch now. The man on the phone, not on the couch. So people are great to make films with. Good on you, Kenny. Sarah O'Byrne, hilarious. This is what the man on the phone, I think. Patrick Kelly, Kevin O'Brien is brilliant. Chris Tierney says, well, this is meta. Chris Tierney is also against us for a second. I thought you'd hit the wrong channel on the ATEM. Camille Oliveira, Kevin's fan with kisses emojis. Deirdre Graham says, Johnny's getting cross. She can spot that face. Sarah O'Byrne, Ihawak got dinner. Thank you very much. Grandma. Aidan O'Sullivan, The Joys of Zooming. Max Webb, LC Comedy All Stars. Joe Palmer, oh my god, this is great. Lol, freaking Kevin, haha. Aidan O'Sullivan, great idea for a sketch. Laughing emojis for Deirdre. Chris Tierney, so good from Ray Grady. Laughing emojis from Lakshika. Camila Oliveira, you guys are amazing. Laughs from Eva. Sarah Fahy, fucking hilarious. I'm not just trying to read loads of stuff for myself. I promise. The first coffee squirt was great, from Chris Tierney. That says Kevin was amazing. Colin Fleming, agree 100%. Great cast. Cathal Barrett laughing. Megan Lucy, can you still tell it's him? Yeah, we weren't sure how to finish it, what line to finish it with. And Ian Kelly says, the man in the shed on the couch with the phone. Yeah. Ray Grady says, black him up, black him in, let me begin. We filmed that originally with Ray and the guys in the live stream, but we had to cut them all because they're rubbish. I'm only joking. They just weren't able to do the reshoot. Let's see. Sarah Fahy, yep, great cast, including yourself, Kenny. Round of applause. Gas Kenny, nice one from Ashley Nahulahan. Thank you all very much. Let's see, where are we here? This is on YouTube. See, where is the Joe Mahan, late getting on, but some stellar content from everyone. I got it wrong the last time, but Blackout is hilarious, really sharp writing. Thank you, Shay Hickey. Kevin O'Brien says, aha, brilliant, Kenny. We all know a Kevin. And yeah, so did you black him up or did you black him out? Really liked Blackout. It didn't even feel like you were acting. That's from Ronan O'Keonitz. Thank you very much. Ray Grady says, Kenny's film was such a cliffhanger. What happened at the end? Okay, excellent. Thank you all for all the comments. Keep them coming. We have an amazing film to finish with, and it's a trailer for a film which get made in Galway, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to let the introducer or the maker of it talk about it. So, Joe Palmer, how are you? Join me.
Hey, how you doing, Kenny? Congratulations, by the way.
Well, thank you. You've enjoyed the night. I think there's so much good stuff tonight. We were spoiled with all the choice of great music, sketches, art pieces, everything. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, it's been amazing, really. And I'm really upset that you're making me follow up after that one, because I was in tears and I was just praying to God you wouldn't introduce me while I was literally crying over my keyboard.
Well, I think
Freaking Kevin is so hilarious.
Okay, Kevin is amazing. I love whenever he makes a comedy sketch. I know I'm going to enjoy this. But what you've done, it deserves to finish the show. I think it's amazing. So tell us, what have you done?
Oh, well, you remember the smartphone film that we showed last year? Well, it was based on a script that I had written during lockdown, and this was the script. Just amazing people helped out. I can't believe how generous and good everybody was. I mean, you know, we had Turlock, Stephanie, Martin, Barry Smith, Greg Cosma, and tons of really excellent actors, child actors, and their parents brought them out and everything. It was amazing, the response and how good everybody was. So the team worked really well together, and they were very ambitious, and they're perfectionists, and they wanted to create a good product, and I think they did. But it's basically a trailer for a film. It's about an American family that relocates to Ireland, and then they're stalked by a dark presence that's essentially looking for blood vengeance for the violent crimes of their ancestors, their brutal ancestors. The family doesn't know about it. That's what it's about. So it's basically a love story. Well, not really, but so it was done really well. I'm very happy. I mean, everybody's super. I can't stress it enough. I can't believe the help that we got and how hard everybody worked. Just amazing.
Yeah, I think to try and do like a trailer for a film like this with the idea of making the film is a great idea, but it's very hard to pull off, and it's very hard to get the same quality into a trailer as you would have in the film. But I think what you've done is amazing. Like we were saying about earlier on with Dave Cooley's things, with like the creamy shots. There's so much of your shots in this. Just the cinematography is amazing. The production values, the stuff you've done to make it look like it's contemporary from the time when it's meant to be set in and stuff. For some parts of it, it looks amazing, and the work you put in to make it happen is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, definitely credit to the team. I mean, like I said, everybody on that team was a perfectionist, and every single person did everything in their power to put what they could into it. It's just amazing. So I'm awesome. It was so much fun working with them, and they're an inspiration.
And so before we screen it, tell us, what are the next steps for this? Are you going looking for funding? Are you going to do a self-fund or do a funding campaign, or what's your idea for it?
Well, we're going to be looking for funding. So there's a list of people and other people that we're planning to pitch to. Yeah, this is where I guess the more businessy sort of part of it kicks in. So we'll see how we can do it. We're going to give it a shot, and hopefully it works out.
Well, I think what you've done so far is brilliant, and so hopefully once people see this, whether it's the funders or the public or whoever, they'll be supporting it and getting behind it, because it's genuinely really, really impressive. And as a trailer or as a selling point for your film that you will make. And it's brilliant. So tell us, what is the name of this before we play it?
Law of Retribution.
Law of Retribution. And this, like you said, this came initially from the short you made on your phone with your sons, which is fantastic. Well done on getting your boys involved in this so early. And it's great to see it coming full circle like this, back to the little cinema to show the trailer and getting it underway. Well done.
Yeah, thanks a million, Kenny. I mean, you've been awesome for actually helping out too. So thank you.
Well, I wish I was able to do more. I didn't do anything for you, really, to be honest, other than show stuff. But still, I'm happy to be able to show stuff. So this is Law of Retribution, everyone. Enjoy it. It's a fantastic trailer. Well done to everyone involved. And Joe, thank you very much.
Thank you, Kenny.
Perfect. And we're clear. That was great, Joe. Well done.
Thanks a million, Kenny. Thanks again for everything, dude.
No problem. Enjoy this. Enjoy the reaction.
Thanks, dude. Hey, have a good night, dude.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Your ancestor was Oliver Mackenzie.
Johnny!
There's something out there. Something that is stalking that family. Your ancestor was Oliver Mackenzie.
Johnny! Burn them all!
Something that will not stop till they are all dead.
You never listen to me. You never believe me. Stupid fucking fairy tale you built up for yourself.
I need to confess.
You seem very young for a sin.
I need to kill somebody.
I think something took Dad. I think the devil took him.
Excellent. That's The Law of Retribution by Joe Palmer. And sorry, I played that without audio at the start, so I replayed it from the start in. So apologies about that. Sorry to Joe and all the team involved in that. I was due to have a brain fart at some stage, and unfortunately, it happened at the end of the night. So sorry about that. But amazing trailer for a film, which I hope will turn into a feature film, and we'll all get to see. So I think I will go through some comments there. There's going to be some comments coming in for that. Let's see. I will go to Facebook and let's see. Yeah, there's lots of comments over this. Let's see. I is back there again now. What happened is Kevin got cancelled. Chris here, he says. Go on, Joe Palmer, says James Buckley. JVP says, am I the only one who wants to see the screenshot of the whistleblower? We did not make that mistake because we knew that that is how you do get cancelled. Rena Bryson says, so excited to see this. And let's see. Fergus Keane says, "Oh, sorry, Kenny, Blackout is brilliant. We need definitely to have cancel you though because all humor is offensive." And Ray Grady says, "I said it before and I'll say it again. Hashtag cancel Kenny." And let's see, Chris Tierney's got some music going there. You turned up, blacked up, half a ton of makeup. Try and play that role, and the whole crew will act up. Oh, House of Pain. Craig Moran says, "Holy shit, that looks good." About Law of Retribution, it does look amazing. Camille Oliveira says, "I want to watch that movie." James Buckley says, "Brilliant." Patrick Kelly says, "Brilliant." Jesse Reed says, "Epic trailer. Well done to everyone involved. Can't wait to see a feature version." James Buckley, "Well done, Joe." Eva Lazinska, "Huge cinema." Yes. Colin Fleming, "Well done, Joe, and all involved. Amazing work." And Joanne Cahill says, "I'm in that." Well done, Joanne. And Roger Maldonado, "Joe Palmer, well done. Amazing." JVP says, "Brilliant job, Joseph and team." Dave Cooley says, "Savage. Love the lighting, mood, edit, everything. Very best of luck with it." Well said, Dave. Barry Fatty, "Great night all around." Thank you, Barry. Thank you for tuning in. Deirdre Fitzgerald scared the bejesus out of me. Aidan Sullivan, "Looks great, Joe. Very atmospheric." Rena Bryson says, "Fantastic trailer. So professional and great acting. It will defo become a feature. Well done, Joe and team." And Gregory Cosma says, "Kenny, could we do a vote to how many people saw the figure at the very end?" Oh, I'm not sure if I saw the figure at the very end. So if you saw the figure at the very end, give a like to Gregory Cosma's comment there. Niamh Wuan, "Isn't Mackenzie Scottish, or am I just being a bitch?" Mackenzie, I'm not sure. Teresa Donahue, "Very good, excellent screening." Thank you very much, Teresa. Manny Keane says, "Gripping. Well done, Martin and Dara, on your debut appearance." Well done, guys. Joanne Cahill, "Can't wait to see the whole film." And "Isn't Mackenzie Scottish, or am I just being a bitch?" Joe Palmer says, "Yep." I assume that's about being the Scottish part. Chris Tierney says, "Yes." And it is Scottish. Joe Palmer says it's Scottish. And it's part of the plot. Chris Tierney says, "New keyboard, who this?" And JVP says, "What figure about how many people saw the figure in the end?" And Chris Tierney says, "Booby planters." Joe Palmer says, "Thanks a million for all the comments, everyone." There'll be lots more comments coming in, I'm sure, because that was amazing, Joe. Let's see, go over to YouTube. Let's see, comments here. Ray Grady Film says, "This looks unreal." Harry Bow, "Great show all night." Thanks, Harry. Joe Martin says, "I am sitting way too close to the door in an empty house for that last sound effect." Adrian Conway, "That looks great. Would love to see the feature." And Adrian Conway retracted a message. Controversial. Cancel Adrian. Nigel Bryan, "Wow, Joe, looks amazing. That knock at the end maybe made me turn around. Spooked me, lol." Ray Grady, "Well done, Kenny. Great show." Thank you, Ray. Adrian Conway, "Well done, Kenny. The show was great tonight. It doesn't have the pizzazz of yourself and Ray. It's very beaten to page. I don't know if it even worked. I don't know if everyone's just been polite or whether it worked okay, but thank you very much." Fro Films, "Well done, Kenny. Will submit for next one, Fergus." JVP, "Great job, Joe." And I think that that's the end of the comments at the moment. And lots more comments coming in there on Facebook you can check out. So before I finish up, thank you so much to Facebook for stressing me out so much and for streaming as if I'm playing Mystery Man or Rush to a test community. So thank you for being my test community. But genuinely, thank you very much to all the filmmakers for making all this stuff. I think nearly all this, or everything has been made during lockdown, and a lot of it has been made recently. And I think it's amazing that people are still being so productive, even under restricted constraints. And it's brilliant. It's well, I'm going to search for words. It's very inspiring to see everyone doing it and being so creative and making stuff which is worth watching and showing that Galway people, Irish people have such talent, such amazing talent. Nothing against non-Galway people. People from outside Galway have great talent as well, which we show tonight. So we'll to everyone from all over the country before I get cancelled for geographical notions. Well done to everyone. Thank you to everyone for tuning in on both Facebook and YouTube. Apologies for any mistakes that may have happened. Thank you to Galway Film Centre for helping me facilitate this. Thank you to the Galway Film Centre for hiring me and for keeping me sane. Being busy there has definitely kept me from going crazy. Thank you to everyone for the support and all the great comments. And everyone keep on working with each other. And if you like someone's film, get in touch with them. Say if you're ever looking for this or that, contact me, collaborate. Usually at the Little Cinema, you can go up and talk to people, but you can't do that now, but you can write to them on Facebook or whatever. So do try and keep going there. I don't want to talk too long. So thank you all very, very, very much. And thank you to Ray and Adrian for starting off the Little Cinema live stream and for making it happen. It's not something I take lightly, and I really, really, really do appreciate the fact that it's allowed the Little Cinema to keep going. And I realize how stressful it is on this side of the both sides of the production. So anyways, I'm going to stop talking. Thank you all very much. Remember the Galway Theatre Festival. If you want to make a film in one take, get in touch with me, littlecinemaggalway@gmail.com. As you can see tonight, we saw a few things which made in one take, including the thing we made, Blackout. Oh yeah, and thank you to Kevin O'Brien, Johnny Graham, Clara White, and Patrick Clancy for making that with me. You're brilliant. And so everyone, thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to, I think, stop the stream. Well, I'm going to play just the Little Cinema logo for a while. I'm going to stop stream then. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully see you again soon. Good night.
There's something out there. Something that is stalking that family.
Your ancestor was Oliver Mackenzie.
Johnny! Burn them all!
Something that will not stop till they are all dead.
You never listen to me. You never believe me. Stupid fucking fairy tale you built up for yourself.
I need to confess.
You seem very young for a sin.
I need to kill somebody.
I think something took Dad. I think the devil took him.
I can confirm that I saw the figure in that viewing. I didn't play that for a second time on purpose, but seeing as it started playing, I said I'll just let it go. So hopefully you all saw it as well. This time I am saying goodnight and I am saying goodbye, and I'm going to actually go this time. So that's it. Thank you all very much again, and good night.